The Cubs had a 3-game series against the New York Yankees, so we're going to look over all 3 of those games. We're going to look at what went right and what went wrong. All of that is happening on this episode of Cubs 360. Cubs fans, this is Jack from Cubs 360. Thank you very much for tuning in to episode 29 of the Cubs 360 podcast. If you're interested in this content, feel free to like and subscribe, and also follow us on Twitter at Cubs360X. So this is my series recap to the New York Yankees series, the final series before the All-Star break. So let's get to it right now. So in the first game, the top of the first, Carlos Rodon is pitching for the Yankees. Nico Hoerner will line out to left. Kyle Tucker will hit a base hit to left. Suzuki struck out swinging, and Kelly will ground out to second. Flexen pitching for the Cubs in the bottom of the first. By the way, this is a bullpen game for the Cubs. Dominguez struck out looking. Judge will get walked. Bellinger flies out to the center, and Ben Rice will fly out to left. In the top of the second now, PCA struck out swinging as well as Swanson. Turner will hit a base hit to center, and Bush struck out swinging. In the bottom of the second now, Chisholm will get walked. Goldschmidt struck out swinging. Escara will line out to right, and Volpe will fly out to right. In the top of the third now, Birdie will hit a base hit to center. Nico Hoerner will fly out to center. Kyle Tucker struck out swinging, and Birdie stole second, and Suzuki will fly out to second. In the bottom of the third now, Peraza will reach on an infield single to third. Dominguez will hit a base hit to center to send Peraza to third. Aaron Judge will hit a sac fly to right to score Peraza. Dominguez will go to second, so the Yankees are on the board. They break the scoreless tie in the bottom of the third and make it 1-0. And then former Cub Cody Bellinger will hit a home run to right center field to make it 3-0 Yankees. This is somewhat of a revenge game for Cody Bellinger. As you undoubtedly know, he opted into his contract, and the Cubs tried to move him as soon as they could, and they found a suitable partner with the Yankees after Juan Soto left for the Mets. So that was the story with him, and he's feeling a little revenge right now. He gets the Yankees on the board twice more to make it 3-0, as Ben Rice will fly out to left, Chisholm will get walked, and Goldschmidt will fly out to left. In the top of the fourth now, Kelly will fly out to right, PCA will fly out to right, and Swanson will line out to right. In the bottom of the fourth now, Escara will ground out to Flexen, Volpe will ground out to third, and Peraza will line out to third. In the top of the fifth now, Turner will fly out to left, Bush struck out swinging, and Birdie will line out to left. In the bottom of the fifth now, Thielbar pitching for the Cubs now, Dominguez will reach on an infield single to third, Judge will strike out swinging, Cody Bellinger once again with a home run to right field to make it 5-0 in favor of the Yankees. Ben Rice will fly out to first, and Chisholm will ground out to short. In the top of the sixth now, Nico Hoerner will ground out to short, Tucker will fly out to right, and Suzuki struck out swinging. Jordan Wicks is on the bump for the Cubs in the bottom of the sixth. Goldschmidt will hit a double to right. Escara will ground out to second. Goldschmidt will go to third. Volpe will hit a double to left to score Goldschmidt to make it 6-0 Yankees. Peraza will reach on an infield single to Wicks, and Volpe will go to third. Dominguez struck out swinging, as well as Aaron Judge. In the top of the seventh now, Kelly struck out looking. PCA grounds out to first, and Swanson will line out to short. In the bottom of the seventh now, Bellinger will line out to right. Ben Rice will hit a base hit to center. Chisholm will get a base hit to right to send Ben Rice to second. Goldschmidt will hit a base hit to left to score Ben Rice, and Chisholm will go to second to make it 7-0 Yankees. Escar will hit a base hit to left to score Chisholm, and Goldschmidt will go to second to make it 8-0 in favor of the Yankees. Volpe will ground it into a fielder's choice to second. Escara is out at second, and Goldschmidt will go to third, and then Peraza struck out swinging. In the top of the eighth now, Carlos Rodon still on the bump for the Yankees, as Turner will ground it to second. Bush will get walked. Birdie will ground it into a fielder's choice to third. Bush is out at second. Nico Hoerner will hit a base hit to center, and Birdie will go to third, but then Tucker will fly out to right. In the bottom of the eighth now, Dominguez struck out swinging. Judge will get walked. Cody Bellinger hits another home run to right center field to make it 10-0 Yankees. Ben Rice will hit a double to right, and Chisholm will line out to center. Rice will go to third, and Goldschmidt will hit a double to left, and Rice will score to make it 11-0 Yankees, and Escar will fly out to second. Keep in mind, Cody Bellinger now has 3 home runs in this game, 3 2-run home runs. And with that said, at some point here, Kyle Tucker robbed a home run from Cody Bellinger as he lined out to right. But nonetheless, Cody Bellinger took this game really personal, and it's pretty obvious. Brought in 6 runs, 3 home runs. I mean, what else can you say from that? But nonetheless, Efros, speaking of former Cubs, he is on the bump now for the Yankees. Bruhan will pinch it for Suzuki as he will hit a double to right. McGuire will pinch it for Kelly, and he grounds to the third. Shaw will pinch it for PCA as he flies out to left, and Swanson struck out swinging. That is the end of the game. The Yankees take the first game of the series by a pretty dominant score of 11-0. The win goes to Carlos Rodon, who went 8 innings pitched, gave up only 4 hits, had 8 strikeouts. Flexen has the loss, who's 5-1 on the year now, 4 innings pitched, gave up 3 earned runs and 3 hits, and had 2 strikeouts. So, again, the Yankees just dominated the Cubs. There's no sugarcoating it. There's nothing more, nothing less that needs to be said. However, the Cubs can bounce back after this abysmal performance in game number 2. So in game number 2, Max Fried, who has been pretty dominant for the Yankees all year, is on the bump for this game against the Cubs. And to start off, Nico Hoerner will hit a triple to center. Tucker will ground out to first to score Hoerner, make it 1-0 Cubs. Suzuki will line out to second. Kelly will get walked, and PCA struck out swinging. In the bottom of the first now, Matt Boyd pitching for the Cubs. Goldschmidt will fly out to right. Bellinger will fly out to left, and Judge flies out to center. In the top of the second now, Swanson will strike out swinging. Happ will hit a base hit to right. Turner will ground out to second, and Happ will go to second. Birdie will get walked, and Nico Hoerner will line out to second. In the bottom of the second now, Stanton will strike out swinging, Chisholm will pop out to second, and Trent Grisham will fly out to center. In the top of the third now, Tucker will hit a base hit to left, Suzuki will hit a double to left, and Tucker will go to third. Kelly will hit a base hit to left to score Tucker, Suzuki will go to third and make it 2-0 in favor of the Cubs. PCA will foul out to first, Swanson grounds it into a fielder's choice to third. Suzuki will score on an error, and Kelly is out at second. Swanson is safe at second on the throwing error by Chisholm to make it 3-0 in favor of the Cubs. Then Happ will hit a base at the center to score Swanson, make it 4-0 Cubs. Turner will get walked, and Happ will go to second. And then Birdie will ground it into a fielder's choice to short, and Turner is out at second. In the bottom of the third now, Volpe will line out to center. Wells will pop out to short, and Peraza struck out swinging. In the top of the fourth now, Hamilton pitching for the Yankees, so Max Fried's game is already done. Nico Hoerner struck out swinging, Tucker will line out to center, and Suzuki will pop out to second. In the bottom of the fourth now, Goldschmidt will foul out to first, Bellinger struck out swinging, Judge will hit a double to left, and Stanton struck out swinging. In the top of the fifth now, Kelly struck out swinging, PCA flies out to right, as well as Swanson. In the bottom of the fifth now, Chisholm will reach on an infield single to third, Grisham will ground it into a double play, and then Volpe will fly out to left. Efros pitching for the Yankees in the top of the sixth now. Happ will ground out to first. Bush will pinch it for Turner, and he flies out to center, and Birdie will ground out to third. In the bottom of the sixth now, Bush will go to first. Wells will strike out swinging. Peraza lines out to center, and Goldschmidt will pop out to short. In the top of the seventh now, Nico Hoerner struck out looking. Kyle Tucker will ground out to the pitcher, as well as Suzuki. In the bottom of the seventh now, Bellinger grounds out to second. Judge will hit a ground rule double. Stanton flies out to center. And Chisholm will ground out to second. In the top of the eighth now, Kelly will hit a home run to left to make it 5-0 Cubs. And then Hill will go on the bump for the Yankees as PCA grounds out to second. Swanson will ground out to Hill, and Happ will fly out to right. In the bottom of the eighth, Matt Boyd still on the bump for the Cubs, so he's having a pretty good game. Grisham will ground out to second. Volpe will hit a base hit to left. Wells will struck out looking, and Peraza will ground it into a fielder's choice to third, and Volpe is out at second. In the top of the ninth now, Brubaker pitching for the Yankees as Bush will fly out to center. Birdie will hit a base hit to center as he stole second. Nico Hoerner gets walked. Birdie caught stealing third, and Tucker will line out to right. In the bottom of the ninth now, Brad Keller will relieve Matt Boyd in this game in the bottom of the ninth. Last licks for the Yankees as Goldschmidt will ground out to third. Bellinger hit a ground rule double, and Aaron Judge gets the Yankees on the board with a home run to right center field to make it 5-2. And then Stanton got hit by the pitch, and Palencia will go in for the Cubs as Chisholm struck out swinging. Stanton will go to second on a fielder's indifference, but it doesn't really matter because Grisham grounds out to third to end the game. The Cubs tied the series in game number 2. They win by a final score of 5-2. The win goes to Matt Boyd, his 10th win of the year. 8 innings pitched, only gave up 4 hits, had 6 strikeouts. The loss goes to Max Fried, who's 11-3 on the year with this game. So, like I said, 11-3 is a really solid record. And he got the loss in this one, giving up 3 earned runs and 6 hits in only 3 innings, and it only had 2 strikeouts. Palencia, with his 11th save of the year, had 2 thirds innings pitched, had 1 strikeout. So my 3 stars for this game, Ian Happ was my 3rd star, who went 2 for 4 with an RBI. Carson Kelly, who went 2 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. And my 1st star, I Couldn't give it to anyone else but Matt Boyd. I read his stats: 8 innings pitched, no earned runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts. Dominant game for Matt Boyd. Nothing more needs to be said. So with that said, the Cubs win 5-2, and they have a chance to take the series in game number 3. So in the third and final game of the series, Warren is on the bump for the Yankees as Mike Bush will hit a home run to center field to make it 1-0 on the second pitch of the game right off the bat, as Tucker will get walked, Suzuki will hit a base hit to left, PCA will fly out to left, Tucker will go to third, and Kelly will ground it into a double play to end the inning. In the bottom of the first now, Shota Imanaga pitching for the Cubs. Goldschmidt struck out swinging, Bellinger will fly out to center, and Judge struck out swinging. In the top of the second now, Happ will hit a base hit to right, Swanson will fly out to right, Nico Horner will ground it into a fielder's choice to second, and Happ is out at second. Bruhan will hit a base hit to right, and Horner will go to second, and Bush will fly out to center. In the bottom of the second now, Giancarlo Stanton will hit a home run to right center field to tie the game at 1 run apiece. Chisholm will get walked, and he got caught stealing second. Dominguez struck out looking, and Volpe will foul it to left. On the top of the third now, Tucker will ground it to first, Suzuki will ground it to third, and PCA flies out to left. In the bottom of the third now, Wells will fly out to left, Peraza struck out swinging, and Goldschmidt will fly out to center. In the top of the fourth now, Kelly will hit a base hit to center, Ian Happ will get walked, Swanson lines out to right, Nico Horner struck out swinging, and Bruhan will ground out to second. In the bottom of the fourth now, Bellinger will fly out to right, Judge struck out looking, as well as Giancarlo Stanton. In the top of the fifth now, Bush will ground out to short, Tuck will get walked, Suzuki will line out to third, and PCA will ground it into a fielder's choice to second, and Kyle Tucker is out at second. In the bottom of the fifth now, Chisholm will get a pop out to short, Dominguez will fly out to right, and Volpe grounds out to third. In the top of the sixth now, Kelly will hit a double to left, Ian Happ grounds out to second, and Kelly will go to third. Hamilton will pitch for the Yankees now as Swanson will hit a home run to left field to make it 3-1 in favor of the Cubs. They retake the lead in the sixth. Nico Horner struck out looking, and Bruhan struck out swinging. In the bottom of the sixth now, Matt Shaw's at third base now, as Wells will hit a base hit to right, Peralta pops out to second, and Goldschmidt will ground it into a double play to end the inning. Hill pitching for the Yankees in the top of the seventh. Bush struck out swinging as well as Tucker. Suzuki will hit a double to right, and PCA will reach on an infield single to short, and Suzuki will score to make it 4-1 in favor of the Cubs, as Weaver will pitch for the Yankees, and Kelly will fly out to right. In the bottom of the seventh now, Imanaga is still on the bump for the Cubs, as Bellinger will ground out to second, Judge will ground out to short, and Stanton will fly out to right. In the top of the eighth now, Happ will ground out to short, Swanson will hit a base hit to center, Nico Horner will line out to short, and Shaw will ground it into a fielder's choice to short, Swanson will go to second, and Bush struck out looking to end the frame. Pomeranz pitching for the Cubs in the bottom of the eighth now, Chisholm will strike out swinging, Dominguez will ground out to second, and Volpe will fly out to center. In the top of the ninth now, Devin Williams pitching for the Yankees. Tucker struck out looking, Suzuki struck out swinging, and PCA flies out to right. Palencia going for the save once again in the bottom of the ninth, as Wells will ground out to short. Ben Rice will pinch it for Peraza as he struck out swinging, and Goldschmidt flies out to right to end the game. The Cubs win this game, and they win the series by taking the finale against the Yankees, winning by a final score of 4-1. So the win goes to Shota Imanaga, who's 6-3 on the year now. 7 innings pitched. He gave him only 1 earned run and 2 hits. He had 6 strikeouts. Warren with the loss, who's 6-5 on the year, who went 5 1/3 innings pitched, gave up 2 earned runs and 6 hits with 1 strikeout. Palencia with his 12th save of the year, with obviously pitching the bottom of the ninth, he had 1 strikeout. So my 3 stars for the series finale: Mike Bush was my 3rd star, who went 1 for 5 with a home run and an RBI. Dansby Swanson went 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. And Shota Imanaga, who was the starting pitcher, is the 1st star like Matt Boyd was in the second game. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 2 hits, and 6 strikeouts. So that is my series recap to the Yankees series. And with that, the first half of the MLB season is in the books for series recaps. Like I said, I will have a trade deadline reaction video coming out to separate the first and the second half. And like I said in my Minnesota Twins series recap, this series recap will be coming out simultaneously with that one as well. So if you haven't checked out the Twins series recap, I recommend you doing so. So with that said, this is my series recap for the Yankees series. Give me your thoughts on this series recap, and I will see you tomorrow for future videos. So with that said, if you're interested in this content, feel free to like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at Cubs360X, and all is all. So with that said, this is Jack from Cubs360. And as always, go Cubs go.